Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Tryharder for the win here today, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 online video, I'm going to be showing you guys 5 of the best ways to make money on GTA 5 online. Now, before I do get into the video, if you guys could drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new or like GTA 5 videos like this. Anyway, make sure to leave a comment below if you guys would like me to bring you any certain GTA 5 videos at all. And if you guys have any questions whatsoever, make sure to DM me or just leave a question or comment below. Anyway, let's get straight into the video. Alright, for the first thing I'm going to be showing you guys is what a lot of people do know about, but a lot of people don't do whatsoever, is actually daily objectives. Now, usually there's just 3 little daily objectives that pop up. For example, you could get like a mission, or you just might have to do a wheelie for 10 meters on a motorbike, or even just go to the closed door and do something like that. It's pretty easy to do these daily objectives, and I'm pretty sure after you complete those 3 daily objectives, you get around 5,000 to 1,000 RP and a nice little $25,000. Now, over a few weeks or so, you guys can make around $500,000 just for doing these little daily objectives. Now, going on to another money-making method, or technically one of the best ways to make money on GTA 5 itself, is I'm going to be showing you guys a few missions. Now, for the first mission we have here is a Titan of a job. Now, you guys can start this job up by yourself. It's extremely easy to do this mission, and what I do recommend you set all these missions that I'm going to recommend to you guys on hard, as it will make you a lot more money. Now, if you do play for around 10 minutes on the Titan of a job, you will make around $20,000 to $25,000. Now, for another one is judging the jury. I do recommend you get around 2 to 3 people for this, as it is a little bit tricky to do, so I do highly recommend you get some players, as this mission does actually have a time limit on it, so you do have only a certain amount of time to complete this mission. I do recommend you guys start up Titan in a job and judging the jury, and you guys just want to keep grinding out all of these missions one after each other, and I'm quite sure in about a space of an hour or two you will make around hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now, going on to the next mission, we have Rooftop Rumble. Now, this is a very old mission, and a lot of people used to play this a lot, so I'm basically bringing it back into the game. I'm actually going to be bringing you guys some gameplay of me playing Rooftop Rumble in this video, and I'm going to be going over a few tips on how you can make more money in doing missions. Now, going on to the next mission, we have the Los Santos Connection. Now, this is probably one of the best missions to do out of all of them, but unfortunately it is one of the hardest ones to do, and you will actually make around $25,000 to even $30,000 doing this mission. Now, if you guys want to go start up the Los Santos Connection, I do recommend you get around 5 people, as it is actually quite a hard mission to do. Now, what I'm currently playing now is Rooftop Rumble, for those people that are interested, and the reason why I'm going to be showing you guys some gameplay is I did say before, I will be going through a few money tips. Now, for Rooftop Rumble, I recommend you guys play this mission for around 10 to 15 minutes. It's not that hard to complete, and you don't need 4 people to do it with you. You can easily just start this mission by yourself. But if you do have some friends online and you can communicate with them and tell them what's going on, it's definitely a good idea to do that. Now, the longer you guys do take to do a mission, the more money you will get. Now, when I say this, I don't mean play for around 45 minutes. I reckon a minimum time of playing would be 20 minutes, but I still think that's a little too much. So I recommend you guys just play missions for around 10 to 15 minutes, and that should get you the maximum amount of money. Now, when I say the longer it takes, the more money you get, I don't recommend you guys go AFK, because now on you can actually get kicked from missions. After about 2 minutes of staying AFK, you will unfortunately get kicked from the mission. Now, once you guys have completed the mission, just have a cruise around after you've got the documents and completed the mission itself. Just drive around for a bit, take your time, because the longer you take, the more money you will get. So if you guys can see on the screen now, I just completed the mission. I made around 15 JP to $17,000 and 3,000 RP. Now, this mission only took me 10 minutes, and if you guys keep grinding out these missions, you will eventually make a lot of money. Now, going on to the next money making method, or overall money making tip, is actually last team standing. Now recently there has been a new DLC added to the game which is called Cunning Stunts, and there's actually quite a lot of people doing those new stunt races. Now what a lot of people have forgot about is actually playing Last Team Standing. It's definitely one of the best money making methods in GTA 5 online, and it's definitely one of the funnest things in my opinion to do in GTA 5 itself. Now I do recommend you start any Last Team Standing mission whatsoever, it doesn't really matter, but if you guys can see in the bottom right corner of my screen, you do get a time limit. Now there'll be a team of 10 each if you do get around 20 players, but the minimum amount of players you do need is 6, which is 3 on each team. Now what I recommend is you guys do leave the timer to go down to the last 30 seconds and then try and get the other team out of the way, and you should make around 10k each round. Now the most amount of rounds you can set is 4 rounds, which will take you around 28 minutes, which will make you around $40,000 if you do go on to win those 4 rounds in a row. Now, going on to another money making tip, or one of the best ways to make money, is I'm recommending you guys to sell your old cars or the cars that aren't in use or any other car you don't like or have in the game. Now, a lot of YouTubers do tend to put this in their money making method, and I know it does sound a bit funny, but if you guys have a few garages and some of them are just full of cars that you don't use, I highly recommend you go on to sell them. If you guys can see, I actually have this Dubster. I don't use it whatsoever, and I know 21,000 isn't a lot of money for this car, but it is a car I don't use, and that's another 20k I didn't have before. So I do recommend you guys do go on to sell your cars, except contemplating whether or not you should sell them or not. Just sell them because it's extra cash in your pocket, and it does free some space up in your garage for future cars in purchases. Now, going on to the last money making tip or money making method is actually becoming a VIP or an associate. Now, my friend was actually the VIP, and all I needed to do is just defend the area and the upper deck on this yacht. Now, you do get a small little time limit of 10 minutes to complete this, and it's sometimes pretty easy to complete. All you guys simply need to do is just defend the yacht that you're on, and you will make around $30,000 if no one attacks your yacht, or if you can just defend the area safely. Now, sometimes people don't even come over in your session, and if you do want to become a VIP or an associate, you will need to be in a session with a few people, maybe even just 4 or 5, if that's enough. Now, as I said before, people don't even just come over sometimes, so you can simply just sit back and relax and wait 10 minutes to make an easy, quick $30,000. Anyway, I hope you guys did go to enjoy the video. Make sure to drop a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe to the channel if you're new or like GTA 5 videos like this. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed. Try harder for the win out. Peace!